HarperCollins presents Safe With You by R.M. Ward. Read by Annie Aldington. Day 0. Kath. It used to be more of a community round here. When these flats were built at the end of the 60s, there were a lot of young families. The kids played out. We all looked out for them, kept our doors open in the summer, left them on the latch in the winter. It's not like that now. People come and go. You don't know your neighbours. There's gangs and drugs and whatnot. I don't know why I stayed here so long, except that it's home. Where else would I go? So I keep me front door shut and put the chain on, and sometimes I don't talk to anybody from one day to the next. I was going to say something like this wouldn't have happened then, but it would, wouldn't it? Things like this did happen. Maybe they didn't hit the headlines in the same way. Maybe a lot of it was kept quiet. But was it really any safer? Is anywhere safe? Of course, I blame myself for the way things turned out, even though I was looking out for her, Mina, the little girl next door. We had a system. She walked home on her own, see, let herself into an empty flat where she'd knock on the wall 3 times. 3:40, every weekday. Knock, knock, knock. I'm home, safe and sound. And I'd knock back. Knock, knock, knock. I hear you. It was our little secret. It all started quite soon after she and her mum moved in 8 or 9 months ago. One day, Countdown had finished and I'd switched over to Tenable and heard this noise. At least I thought I did. I grabbed the remote and turned the volume down, and there it was. Knock, knock, knock. Somebody banging on the wall just behind my chair. I didn't know what to do. It didn't sound like DIY or anything. I'd heard the door go a couple of minutes before, so I supposed it must be her. Her mum was out all hours. I know from experience it's not easy being a single parent, so I reckon she was there on her own, like me. I hadn't spoken to anyone all day. Hadn't been out. So I got up, went over to the wall, and I knocked back, and then I shouted, "You all right?" These walls were as thin as paper. I was pretty sure she'd have heard me, but I didn't catch a reply. I didn't have me hearing aids in. I don't bother if I'm not going out anywhere. I carried on anyway. "You knock tomorrow, love. Then I'll know you're home safe. I'll be listening out for you." And I did. The next day I kept the volume on the telly low, and I put me hearing aids in, and at 3:40 precisely there it was again. Knock, knock, knock. And I got up, walked over to the wall, and I knocked back. And that was it. I moved a chair from the little table in the kitchen, and I set it by the wall ready. Every day, when Countdown finished, I went and sat there, waiting for her. Monday to Friday. She always knocked, and sometimes that was the best bit of my day. Knock, knock, knock. I'm home, safe and sound. Knock, knock, knock. I hear you. For a while that was enough, but then I got curious. So one day, instead of settling down in my armchair and giving my attention to Warwick and his tenable tower, I grabbed me walking stick and went into the hall. I undid the chain and opened my front door, checking I'd got me keys. I went out onto the walkway and I shuffled in me slippers to the next one. I rapped the metal knocker. 1, 2, 3. But she didn't come to the door. Bracing myself on me stick, I leaned down and prised the letterbox open. I couldn't quite get me face level, but I wasn't far off. "Hello? It's only me from next door." I waited. I thought I heard movement, but I couldn't see anything, couldn't get low enough. "My name's Kath. I'm the one knocking on the wall." Still nothing.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?